Hello everyone, my name is Kel Sounds, and today I think I'm going to do another series. So this is going to be Let's Make Dubstep, Episode 1. I am basically going to be creating a loop from scratch, and then I'm going to make the presets. We're going to make a loop, or some drums, and then we're going to put it together, and then the last episode I'm going to release the presets, the project file, and whatever loop that we make available for free, so make sure to stay tuned for the end of the series. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. This first episode is probably going to be a lot of just sound design. I will post timestamps for the end product if you want to just go ahead and see what it's going to sound like before you watch the video. Because I know when I'm watching a video, I like to hear what I'm going to make first before even watching the video. So yeah, a lot of it is just going to be some sound design for the bass, because the first thing we're going to be making is the bass. And I already have a faceplant laid out, just to kind of get a general idea of what I think I want to go for. So yeah, since we're starting from scratch, I'm just going to go ahead and delete this. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Since we're starting from scratch, I don't want to already have a preset available. So this is my default preset. I just have a few groups here. There's nothing in this effects group. This is just my default for faceplant, so that way I can just go ahead and start diving into the sound. But yeah, let's just dive right into it. And so the first thing I think I want to start out with is a sine wave here. And then we're just going to do phase modulation. I'm going to turn the harmonic of our analog generator up to 3, and then do phase modulation. And I already have some ideas for what I want to do to get the sound. So I'm going to go ahead and automate the modulation. Oh, gotta lay out some MIDI first. I want the bass note to be F0. That's my favorite bass note. So this is what it sounds like so far. Sweet. I think I'm just gonna distort that a little bit as well. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to leave a timestamp for the final sound, because this part of the video is just going to be a lot of sound design, and I might not do as much talking as you see me design the sound from scratch, but yeah, here we go. I also have my gain reduction over here, and this is just controlling the gain stage snap-in, so if I lower down the volume. And then this is just controlling the same thing except in lane 2. So this is going to be for our sub bass. This is going to be for our sound design of our main sound. That already sounds pretty juicy. And then I have a optional cut down here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this, insert a multipass. And I have a preset for multipass called 230 high pass filter cut. It's pretty much just a high pass filter. It's like 3 gain snap-ins. It's called just in case, LOL. Yeah, I mean, you don't need that many, but I pretty much just silence the low end. And then I have the split band here, which is doing the cutting. So it goes all the way up to 400 hertz, and then this is down to 230 hertz. So I'm going to add that down there just so it doesn't interfere with our bass frequencies. I'm going to go ahead and add a, I think it was a snap heap. I want to put some comb filters in here. Oops. Kind of modulate that by 50%. Then I'm going to duplicate that and turn down the gain inside of our snap heap. No, there we go. Go ahead and modulate this. Maybe I'll make it a triangle wave. And then I'll invert this so that way I like that resonance inside of the analog generator. Then I also have another snap heap preset here, and this is going to be under my snap heaps. It's a HPN high pass notch filter. So I'm going to go ahead, and it's just, all it is a little bit of saturation with a shaper, and then it's a slice EQ doing like a notch, like a high pass filter with some resonance and a notch sweep through. So I'm going to go ahead and modulate that. Might be kind of hard to hear. Let me try and turn this up a little bit. What happens if we do square wave? Or just a sawtooth wave? Okay, I think I'm going to put a noise layer over this. And then just modulate the gain with a very fast LFO. I like to do this to add texture to the high end as well. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and add a disperser. Just kind of throwing on stuff to make it try and sound good any way I can. Actually, what if I put a delay? I always like to do this, doing like parallel processing with a delay. Gives it a nice flange sound effect, or a like comb filter effect. Sometimes a ring mod will sound good, sometimes it won't. Oh, whoops. Meant to put resonator. Probably put a little bit of OTT on this sound as well. Perfect. I think that is our main sound. And then now I'm going to add a sub bass to this. And I think this is just going to be a normal triangle wave. I'm going to go ahead and send this to lane 2. Then I think I'm just going to distort the sub bass a little bit. Turn on the optional cut. Set it to 250 hertz. Go ahead and turn up the slope a little bit. And then I think I want to also automate the shift, or not the shift, the semi-scent of both of our main sound and our sub. So I'm going to automate it by 2. Let's just see how that sounds. Kind of does like a respace effect thing. I'm gonna go ahead and try it on the shift. Whoa, okay, that's too much. I mean, it's still gonna do the same thing, but I want to add a little bit of movement to our both of our sounds. You know what I think I can do is probably just use the pitch wheel for that later on in the series. Okay, sweet. So I think we got our sub, we got our main sound, and all of the effects with it. And then now we're going to do a little bit of post-processing. I always like to saturate it at the end to kind of just make things a little bit more crunchy. Turn up the drive. That might sound pretty cool. Oh yes, and then one more thing that I wanted to do was add a little bit of a tremolo effect on the shift of our main sound. This might sound a bit crazy at first, but we're going to go ahead and adjust it. That sounds interesting. Who knows? Maybe later on I might actually take that out, but it sounds pretty cool. Wait a minute, which has the... I'm going to get rid of the resonator and... where... Nope, this isn't it. There's like a... Nope, it's not that. Oh, here it is. Okay. Kind of mess with the delay a bit. Yeah, I don't really like the way that sounds. that sounds pretty cool. Okay, I went ahead and got rid of the shift. I think I'm just going to use the pitch wheel to control both the sub and the main sound. Get rid of the delay. A little bit squishy. I like the way that sounds though. We can get some pretty cool resonant stuff out of this bass. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and add a slice EQ. Do a cut at 20 hertz, just to kind of clean up the low end. Then do a dip around 250. Let's see. Kind of boost the highs a little bit more. Whoa, okay, maybe not that much. Or you know what? No, we can actually do that with an OTT. So I'm going to add one more OTT after this. We turn on the limiter and see how much headroom we have once I do that. Alright, sweet. I think that is our preset. So yeah, that is the first episode. This is the bass. I just had an idea. I'm going to go ahead and add one more little snap heap here, and then this is a preset that I made a while ago. Filter peak scream. I think it might sound pretty cool. Turn down the mix a bit. And this is just like a resonant... Oh gosh, there's a lot of stuff going on in here. It's been a while since I've looked at this preset. Some filters, so a bunch of bandpass filters with very narrow cues, disperser, distortion, chorus. I'm going to turn that off because I don't want any stereo information happening. And then yeah, I think I know I said it was done, but I kind of want to press the sound or compress the sound a bit. I'm actually going to add the slice EQ after everything. Then let's just distort the heck out of the sub. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we'll definitely come up with something. Okay, so now, yeah, this is the final sound of... Oh my gosh. We have quite a bit of headroom. I'm just gonna boost it by 3. Just because it's already kind of loud. Goodness. Alrighty, so that is our sound. I'm gonna head turn up the in gain. And yeah. So here it is. We can even mess with the harmonic, but we'll probably do that. We'll probably do that in the putting it together episode. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, sorry, for this series, the episodes are going to be a bit longer just because of the sound design sessions. I'll try to cut it down as short as I can so it's not too long. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Adios.